Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. Family, 2 weeks ago, in the Senzo Meyiwa Trial, Judge Rata gave the defense and the state 2 weeks to go and file their heads, prepare a list of topics they want to be argued. And when we were waiting for that argument to continue so as to finalize a trial within a trial, then comes Advocate Mngomezulu with a bomb. Today, on the 4th of March 2024, when the court resumes, Advocate Mngomezulu informs the court that the legal aid department doesn't want to pay him for the services that he has rendered. Family, since he came when the trial within a trial started, he's been here representing accused number 1 and accused number 2, only to be told that he is not going to be paid for those services. Apparently, the legal aid department says they cannot pay 2 people for the same service. Remember, it was Advocate Ramosepile, Attorney Ramosepile, who is being employed for this representation of the 2 accused. Then when a trial within a trial started, because Advocate Ramosepile indicated that he was not comfortable with that, it is something that he hasn't done, he doesn't have enough experience when it comes to a trial within a trial, then he organized Advocate Mngomezulu to come and help, only to be told at the end that he's not going to be paid for that service. But fortunately enough, Muzi Sibiya's uncle promised Advocate Mngomezulu that he will pay him, so it will be a private service now. Advocate Mngomezulu will no longer be working for the legal aid, but instead he'll be doing it privately for the family of Muzi Sibiya, so they will pay him from the family funds. So family, then that was the agreement between Advocate Mngomezulu and the family. Now this morning, Advocate Mngomezulu informs the court that from the 4th of March 2024, he will be representing Muzi Sibiya only. So Ramosepile will continue with Bongani Ntanzi. Family, let's watch and listen to Advocate Mngomezulu as he informs the court. Let's listen.
Yes, Mr. Mngomezulu. What is the problem, if any?
Thank you, my lord. We apologize for the delay. My lord, after the discussion and the consultation with the accused persons, it has been made clear to the accused person, to accused number 1,
Yeah.
particularly,
Yeah.
that the legal aid board has made a final decision that I will not be paid for the work I have done since I started the trial within the trial. And my lord, over the weekend, that has been communicated to accused number 1. Subsequent to that, I was called by his uncle, who indicated to me that they still require my services. They will rather terminate the services of the legal aid board and instruct me privately. My lord, that has been discussed with accused number 1 and Mr. Ramosepile.
With effect from when are you saying you're going to be acting on behalf of number 1 now?
That's correct.
With effect from when?
So from today.
From today.
Yes.
Mr. Muzi Sibiya. Just interpret for him what Mr. Mngomezulu said.
Mngomezulu usanda kutshela inkantolo ukuthi illegal aid ithe ngeke imkhokhele sonke lesikhathi njengoba elibele ekumena manje wena baceda ukuchazisela lokho futhi ifamily yakini iye yakhuluma nomnumzana Mngomezulu indaba esemqoka lana ukuthi wena uthe awusafuna umnumzana Sibiya akumele ufisa ukuthi umnumzana Mngomezulu kube uyena okumelayo futhi umndeni wakini bathi bazomkhokhela kube ummeli wakho ngeke esakumela emele ngegama lika legal aid.
Yeah, kuqala namhlanje at that.
As the court pleases ukusukela namhlanje injani
Do you confirm that?
uyayivuma leyo? Yes, my lord, I confirm that I am terminating the mandate of the legal aid board.
Now you're not terminating the mandate of the legal aid board. You're terminating, in effect, the mandate of Mr. Muzi Sibiya.
Wena illegal aid akusukuthi uyayimisa shukuthi uthi umnumzana Muzi Sibiya angasakumeli. Yes, my lord, and I will be represented by Advocate Mngomezulu.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Muzi Sibiya.
If it may please the court, my lord, I'm indebted. I do confirm that that has been communicated with me, that with effect from today, there's a private instruction for Mr. Mngomezulu to proceed with accused number 1. However, I'll still be proceeding with accused number 2 for the remainder of the trial, within the trial and the main trial. And also, my lord, because this was, just to put it into perspective, it was a legal aid instruction, therefore I'll have to take measures to also inform legal aid about what transpired, as the court pleases, my lord.
So accused number 2, you confirm that you reinstate or confirm the mandate of Mr. Muzi Sibiya.
Bongani Tanzi ungasukuma uyavuma ukuthi wena usaqhubeka nomnumzana Muzi Sibiya ekumela nge-legal aid njengoba nani kade kukhulunyiwe? Yes, my lord, there is nothing that has changed.
Okay.
Family, after Advocate Mngomezulu has told the court that he will be representing Muzi Sibiya only, and Attorney Muzi Sibiya will be representing Bongani Tanzi, Advocate Mngomezulu comes with a shocking strategy to the court. He tells the court that there are new witnesses that he would like to bring to the court, and those witnesses come to testify about what they know in connection with what has happened. I believe that it's during the torturing and the tubing and all that. Family, this is shocking to everyone because according to the law, after they were done with presenting and cross-examining all the witnesses for the trial within a trial, this was closed 2 weeks back. And in the 2 weeks, they were given time to go and file the heads. Heads are arguments, a list of arguments, a list of things that they are going to talk about in their arguments. So the state would do that. Already it is done, according to Advocate Baloyi. Then Advocate Baloyi, after doing that, after listing those topics of arguments, he sent them to the defense. Then the defense started preparing for that. So according to Advocate Mngomezulu, after he has received those heads, instead of completing with preparing for this week, the 4th, he stopped doing it when he heard that he was not going to be paid. Obviously, that disturbed him to say, you worked for free, you're not going to be paid. Then he stopped with the preparation. Then after the family has contacted him and they made an agreement that he must do it for the family, they will pay him. Then he started preparing. Obviously, it was now a short period for him. He did not have enough time to prepare for this. So today when he comes, For me, maybe instead of just asking the court to postpone and give him more time to go and prepare, he raises that he has no witnesses in this. Now it's surprising because when the trial within a trial has been closed, so, and heads have been filed. Now it means new people are coming, so new heads are to be added to the list. I don't know. I'm not sure if I understand this process, the way it's going to be done. Family, if you agree with me the way I understand it, let's talk in the comment section. If it's gonna be done differently, the way you understand, let's talk. If it is allowed, in fact, because these people are governed by the law, whatever they are doing, it's policies, it's systems that are there, it's policies, it's acts that are governing them. So now they want to change the whole thing because it was closed. Now they have to apply for, reopening of the case. So Judge Rata, being Judge Rata, he is allowing it. He says, I am going to allow it to happen because I don't want to be labeled being an unfair judge. So I'm allowing them to reopen this trial within a trial. Let them go and prepare. Bring those witnesses. Advocate Mngomezulu mentions 3 people to come. Family, let's listen to him as he is requesting the court for the reopening of a trial within a trial. Let's listen.
Now, Mr. Mngomezulu, what is the way forward? You're saying you're starting to represent Mr. Sibiya as from today. What is the way forward? Because today this matter was postponed for argument regarding the trial within a trial, as you know.
Correct, my lord. My lord, I'll just put it on record that I have started with the heads of argument. It was even before my colleague, Mr. Baloy, emailed his heads of argument. And I was interrupted in the process. Up until finally, I said I cannot involve myself in the matter if I am not going to be paid. So the final decision that I've made, my lord, was on Friday when it was confirmed, when I confirmed with legal aid that they will not pay me. My lord, I'm not finished with my heads. Number 2, prior to that, there was a discussion between my colleagues as per the instruction of Mr. Sibiya that there are certain witnesses that he intended to call. And now this instruction as it stands, he instructs me that I must bring an application to reopen the defense case on his behalf and call the witnesses that he intends to.
How many witnesses are there?
My lord, according to the instruction and the discussion that we had, it relates to the officers from the SAPS, and was told that they have to be subpoenaed. But I indicated to those witnesses when I consulted with them that they can't wait for 14 days to be subpoenaed at any given stage this week, if the court may so direct that they may come to court and give evidence.
Who are those witnesses, Mr. Mngomezulu? You're telling me about SAPS. What is it?
My lord, in this case, we've got Colonel Lishabane.
Right.
We've got General Sibiya.
Right.
We've got Warrant Officer Maku.
There are 3.
There are 3.
They are all within the SAP,
That's correct.
South African Police.
That's correct.
Manje ke mnumzane Sibiya uthi ummeli wakho nina nifaka isicelo sokuthi unabofakazi awungathanda ukuthi ubabize abazokufakazela kulesi sigaba esibizwa i-trial within a trial. Labo fakazi labo amaphoyisa ukuthi inkantolo iyabuza abobani amagama wabo kuthiwa uLeshabani, uSibiye noMakhubo, futhi yena ummeli uthi bekalibele esazilungiselela njengoba icala lalikade lihleliselwe emuva, kodwa ithemakezwa ukuthi legal aid ngeke imkhokhelo wama. Ithema kaqeda ukukhuluma nomndeni wakho kulayi ukuthi yena uthi angaqhubeka ukuthi abhale aqhubeke ingxoxo le inkulumiswano ukuthi uma sesekuzokhulunywa njengoba namhlanje bekwamele kuzokhulunywa ukuthi njengoba beseseniphene ngobufakazi kuzoyenzakalani nani theni nathini kwayenzakalani, manje uthi yena angahle aqhubeke abhale kanjalo. Kodwa isicelo senu sokuqala isicelo sokuthi nina ningathanda ukuthi nibiza abofakazi abazokusiza kulesi sigaba se-trial within a trial.
Yes, Mr. Balui.
As a court, please, my lord.
There's an
Naturally,
application for the reopening of accused number 1's case.
my lord, naturally, this is a very unsatisfactory state of affairs. We have progressed to a stage where heads have been filed and the matter must be argued today. Now we hear that the defense wants to reopen the case. They haven't even consulted with those witnesses. They don't even know if those
Now, the way
witnesses...
I understand Mr. Mngomezulu has consulted with those witnesses. Is that not so, sir?
That's correct, my lord, except General Sibiya. It's only
So you consulted with the two.
with the two.
How many years do you need to consult, sir?
No, I don't need that much, my lord. As long as we can secure the attendance of these witnesses in court from Thursday onwards.
Okay, let's hear Mr.
And my lord, we're busy with a trial within a trial. What the contribution of those witnesses will be regarding the admissibility of the statements that are in dispute remains to be seen. We're still going back to the main case, and if the defense wants to call those witnesses in the main case, obviously they are at liberty to do so. But their names haven't been mentioned anywhere during the trial within the trial. It's unclear as to what their contribution would be. And as for the instructions, my lord, a means test would have been done at the beginning, and accused number 1 would have qualified for legal aid based on the means test. Now we hear that the uncle will come up with the funds. As to why this hasn't happened up to this point, my lord, and as to whether that will in fact eventuate is also very doubtful. The suggestion, my lord, will be that perhaps we postpone the case just for a few days so that the issue of Mr. Mngomezulu being placed in funds is sorted out, as well as the availability of those witnesses, as to whether to start with they are prepared to to testify for the defense, and we can maybe take it from there.
Yes, Mr. Ngomalo, Ms. Mshololo, and Mr. Minyeki, what are your contributions regarding this exigence?
My lord, I wouldn't like to traverse the defense for accused number 1, but when we discussed sometime, I think it is 2 weeks ago, we discussed that these witnesses were necessary for the defense case, but there is a sudden change of events. If Mr. Mngomezulu feels that it is necessary that these witnesses be called, then he should be given the opportunity to consult.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, it's the same position with myself because we had agreed that those witnesses will be called in the main trial, my lord. However, if the decision of accused number 1 is to use them now, my lord, we don't know what is it that he wants to use from them. That's my submission.
Minyeki?
My lord, the court will appreciate that I'm standing in for Advocate Ms.
Young.
I am unable to
You can't say
take
that.
a position. Yes.
You can't stand in for somebody and then you are unable.
My Lord, I will be abide by the decisions of my colleagues.
Okay.
Manje umshushisi yena uthi lento akusinto evamile ukuthi yenzeke ukuthi ngemva kokuthi nina seniphene ngobufakazi bese kwamele nifake isicelo sokuthi icala libuye futhi nizobiza abofakazi kodwa yena umshushisi uthi mhlawumbe singahlelisa icala amalangana athize ukuze ummeli umnumzana Mngomezulu akwazi ukukhokhelwa futhi bese nabofakazi akwazi ukuxoxisana nabo akwazi ukuthi ababize labo fakazi labo inkantolo ibuza abanye abameli bathi bona bebe ekuqaleni bebathe labo fakazi mhlawumbe bangabizwa uma icala seliqhubeka selikwi-trial la kuzobizwa khona abofakazi benu kodwa ke uma ingabe nifuna uSibiya ufuna ukuthi babizwe labo fakazi labo uthi bathe abanye abameli abanayo inkinga. Manje enye into engikhunjuzwayo lana ukuthi ekuqaleni uSibiya uma kuhlolwa bekuthwe ngeke akwazi ukukhokhela ummeli kodwa manje sekubonakala ingathi uSibiya uthi umndeni wakhe uzokhokhela umnumzana Mngomezulu babubhaloyi uyivezile lapho umshushisi ethi yinto eyikuthi nayo isemqoka leyo kodwa uyathemba ukuthi ngeke ilibazisele icala le.
Mr. Mngomezulu, what is the leading case regarding postponement? What must you show?
A good cause, my lord. I must show good cause. Prejudice. There will be no prejudice on the part of the other party. In this case, my lord, the rights of the accused to fair trial. The state has led 18 witnesses, and those witnesses were afforded an opportunity to elicit evidence. And his right to fair trial in terms of the Constitution should be afforded to accused number one, as it may, if the court is not inclined to grant him that opportunity to be not in the interest of justice. Court pleases. A good cause shown, my lord, would be there was a reason for Mr. Sibiya to give evidence that for the first time he was arrested and accused of the death of Senzo Meyiwa was on the 19th of March 2019.
Are you giving evidence now, sir?
No, I'm not leading
What are you doing?
evidence. That's good cause shown. I must show the court that what are these witnesses expected
No, you see,
to give evidence.
no, I will grant the postponement, but you see, you can't show good cause by closing a case. This court granted you the permission or the consent to call that very witness. You remember?
I remember, my lord.
Yes, and you
Yes.
said to me, you need an indulgence. And then I gave you 3 days, including 2 days for the weekend.
That's correct.
Then you came back and said you discussed with your client, blah, 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 blah.
My
And
lord,
you decided to close number one's case. That's what you said.
that's what I've said, my lord.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Court pleases.
You must read that case by Mohammed. It's a Southwest Namibian case about postponements.
I'll check.
Inkantolo iyabuza ukuthi yini into ekwamele ibonakaliswe uma kufakwa isicelo sokuthi icala lihlehliswe. Mnumzana Mngomezulu uthi kwamele kubonakaliswe ukuthi sikhona isidingo sokuthi icala lingahlehliswa nezathu futhi nokuthi leyo nto leyo ingahle ikhinyebeze umsolwa kanjani uma ingabe icala alihlehliswa. futhi inkantolo ithi ke ngeke ngakunika isikhathi ngalesikhathi uSibiya esaphana ngobufakazi lo fakazi lo munye uye wamusho ukuthi benifuna ukumbiza icala lahlehliswa amalanga amathathu kwaba namalanga futhi wempela mpela sonto la ukuthi icala uma selibuya nina nibuye senithi kungaqhutshekwa kuyavalwa ke icala lika Sibiya uqedile ngobufakazi bakhe akabizi abofakazi manje ke namuhla usewuthi ufuna ukubiza labo fakazi futhi akunankinga kodwa ukhona umthetho ukuthi kwamele uye uyofunda ohlangana nalezi ezinye bese sozikhulumile.
Yeah, okay. Because of those reasons, this court will bend backwards, because I don't want to be accused to say the judge lena isigwebile sakeni. Isikhathi sifuna ukubiza ama-witness ilalile.
Kantolo ithi ngalezo izathu ke yona izoyenza ukuthi nangokho umthetho ungavumi kodwa yona izothatha inyathelo zokuthi ke ivume isicelo lesi ukuthi siyafakwa ngoba ayifuni ukuthi kugcine sokuthiwa ijaji isigwebele esakeni ngokuthi ingavumi ukuthi sibize abofakazi.
Okay, so this case is postponed to Wednesday. That's enough time for Mr. Mngomezulu to consult with his witnesses and prepare, and even prepare the heads of argument. Wednesday, and this trial will go on that day. Okay.
Manje icala lihlekiselwa uLwesithathu i-6 zika March kulo nyaka kulo lesithathu icala kwamele liqhubeke uMnumzana Mngomezulu bese ukuthi uzilungiselele ukuthi icala liqhubeke.
Okay, the court will adjourn.
Finally, this announcement by Advocate Mngomezulu of bringing new witnesses to this trial within a trial shocked everyone. You can see that Advocate Baloyi is frustrated, especially when he sees that Judge Rata is allowing it to happen. You can see frustration written all over his face. Because he was done with everything. He was done with the heads. He was waiting for them to respond. You look at Advocate Mngomezulu. Advocate Mngomezulu does not even want to say much. You go to Advocate Mshololo. Mshololo says, but we agreed that this was going to happen, at the beginning of the trial, after a trial within a trial, when we go back to the main trial. So we are all shocked. Why now? But let's leave it to Mngomezulu, because maybe Mngomezulu, he knows what is it that he is doing. Mngomezulu knows that the information these people are bringing will be helpful for the trial within a trial. So that's what Advocate Mshololo and Mngomezulu are saying. They say, let's give him a benefit of doubt. Let's allow him to bring those 3 people, and maybe they are going to help in this case. Then comes Advocate, the other one, I forgot the name. This advocate who came with Advocate Mshololo. Today he's representing Advocate Mnisi. And he wanted to dodge the question, by saying, my lord, I'm just representing Mnisi. Then Rata said, no ways, because you're representing him, you have to say something. Then he said, no, I agree with my colleagues. So allow him to bring them, and then we'll see from there. So Judge Rata has allowed it to happen. Then the case was postponed to Wednesday, the 6th. So on Wednesday, the witnesses will come and the case, the trial within a trial will be reopened and those people will be cross-examined. They will be questioned and to the satisfaction of Advocate Mngomezulu. Let's hope it helps, family. Let's hope it helps this accused, especially accused number 1, because apparently he's the one who requested that those 3 SAP officials must be called. Family, let's hear in the comment section, what are you saying? Give me your opinion in the comment section. Let's discuss this. And thank you so much for watching to the end. Please do not forget to like this video, subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so yet, family. I love you so much. See you on my next upload. Bye.